Hello there. Welcome back. Today we're watching the 5th episode of Old Man Kenobi. I've had some time to think about the last few episodes, and I think I was a bit harsh. Obi-Wan has closed himself off from the Force, and clearly everything has been very traumatic for him, so I shouldn't be surprised that Vader overwhelmed him in the previous episode. That really went the way I guess it should have. You know, it makes sense. It makes sense. And from my understanding, it seems like Vader let Obi-Wan go. You know, maybe he's just toying with him. Because I guess Anakin, or I should say Vader wants Obi-Wan to suffer the way that Anakin had to suffer. The way that he had to suffer. Which is why he threw him into the fire. It is annoying, though, how incompetent Imperials continue to be in the Star Wars franchise. But I guess it's so well established now, might as well, right? I'm okay with the droids from the prequels being comic relief, but I think the clones and the stormtroopers should have a little more respect put on their name. I feel like the clones and the stormtroopers need to be better. I just want a little more war in my Star Wars. I want it to be a little more believable. But, I mean, it's a show about space wizards, so whatever. Okay, anyways. So, episode 5. Also, I think that another reason why the fight between Vader and Obi-Wan was so anticlimactic is because they're going to fight again, and we can't have the big epic fight between them in the middle of the season if they're going to also do it at the end of the season. So, but yeah, I think the reason why it wasn't what I wanted it to be is because that's going to happen at the end of the season. Anyways, let's jump into episode 5. Also, I've said, that Leia's kind of annoying. I still think she acts like Leia would act as a child. I just wish people could actually keep up with her when she runs away from them. It's our boy! Annie!
Oh, there you are.
Little Annie!
I was beginning to think you weren't coming. Are you ready?
What the hell?
Are you?
Did you just notice Obi-Wan's lightsaber
Then let's begin.
didn't have a hole for the blade to come out of? Oh man, that's all we're getting. I figured there'd be some flashbacks since they brought Hayden Christensen back.
It is my great honor to be invited aboard, Lord Vader.
I am not interested in civilities.
He's arriving on Beam as we speak.
You have done well. Kneel.
Also, I think I've misunderstood her motivations. I thought she was obsessed with finding Obi-Wan, and that's the way that they made it seem. But I think what she really wants is to get close to Vader.
We leave for Jabim at once.
Because now I'm starting to think that she survived Order 66, which is why we saw that scene with the Padawans in the start of the show. And that she wants revenge on Vader specifically. Because it doesn't make sense for her to be so obsessed with Obi-Wan. That's the only way I can rationalize it anyways.
We got her. Haja,
He's back!
what are you doing here? I had nowhere else to go. Right after I saw you, I got into a fight with that scary lady Inquisitor. So now I know what it feels like being a real Jedi. It's not easy.
That transport, I need to get it back to Alderaan. Once we get all these people out of here, I'll do whatever you want. They've been waiting for months. We used a no trade route to get them out, but the window's closing. We held it to help you get the kid. We only have a few hours.
We'll do whatever we can to help.
Ah, the old Obi's coming back.
Lock down the facility.
If we seal them in now, they can hold out for days. If we cannot break them,
It is not them we need to break.
So I guess you just reprogrammed that droid?
The night will fade.
God, it's a lot of lightsabers.
What's happening?
The controls aren't responding.
The Imperial destroyer just arrived in orbit above us.
She must have tracked us.
It's not her, it's Vader.
You grow too aggressive, Anakin. Be mindful.
Yoshi doesn't defeat an enemy, Master.
Launch the attack.
Everyone, I understand you're scared. The Empire will attack soon. They're stronger than us, better equipped, better trained. If we try and fight them, we will not survive. We just need to hold them off long enough to get you all out. If we defend our position together, then by the time they get inside, we'll be gone.
I really like those black clad stormtroopers. More!
It's a heavy gun. They're trying to blast through the outside door. Broken. We need the hangar roof open.
Did you try going in the vents to see what's going on?
I'm a little too big to be crawling around in the vents. Would you like to try?
I'm going to need a ladder.
It's not playtime right now, Princess.
Do as she asks.
Get her a ladder! Quick!
Leia,
Be careful. Haja, will you keep your eye on her?
I am not a babysitter, Ben.
I have to go.
I know we said no communication, but your silence worries me. If he's found you, if he's learned of the children, if I don't hear from you soon, I'll head to Tatooine. Owen will need help with the boy.
Is everything all right?
Clearly not.
You know, I was following orders on Gorel. The Empire said it was a roundup. People not paying their way, taxes for the calls. They lied. There were 4 families, all Force sensitive, and we gathered them up. 14 people died, and 6 of them were children, and I couldn't do anything to help them. So now I do this. One for everyone I get through. Some things you can't forget, but you can fight to make them better.
We're in trouble. I don't know how long it's gonna hold.
Tell the Inquisitor I want to talk. I'll buy as much time as I can.
If this is you stalling for time, it won't work.
You knew who Vader was. Back on Daiu, how did you know that?
Vader would have kept that hidden.
And you're too young to have known him.
Unless...
Unless you were there.
It doesn't matter where I was.
The night of Order 66, you were a youngling.
I knew
That's
it.
how you knew. You saw him. Anakin killed the others.
That's enough.
He killed the other younglings,
Enough.
but somehow you...
Enough!
This is why the Grand Inquisitor said you're the least of us. It's because the other Inquisitors were like Jedi Knights, and I'm sure the Inquisitor was a Temple Guard or something. Master Skywalker, what are we going to do?
I tried to help them, but I couldn't. I was too weak. When he left, I played dead, hid with the bodies, felt them go cold. They were the only family I knew.
You're hunting him. Let me help you.
Why would I ever trust you?
Because we want the same thing.
Do we, Obi-Wan? Do you really want Anakin dead? Where were you? While he was killing my friends. He was your Padawan. Why didn't you stop him? Why didn't you save us?
Well, he was killing General Grievous.
I don't need anyone.
You won't stop him alone.
Why didn't you just do that from the start? God, these stormtroopers cannot hit anything, dude. Like, come on. There we go. Somebody finally got a shot. I still don't quite understand what her plan is, though. I mean, what's her plan? Become Vader's apprentice and then kill him in his sleep? Because there's no way she can take him on. And just a regular fight. Oh, no. The one person that they actually are able to shoot is somebody we know. Those more often.
The Grand Inquisitor has breached the walls. We shall have him soon.
Tell her to stand down.
My lord.
Kenobi is already ours.
There's no way out, Master. Admit you are beaten. I'm going back.
You can't quit. I fought for too long. You can't just throw that away. It won't make a difference. They want all of us.
Vader wants me.
If you surrender, she died for nothing.
You going to fight him?
He expects me to surrender. He knows I'll do everything I can to protect these people.
Archer, look out for her, will you? There are other ways to fight.
Seize him.
Inform Lord Vader. Kenobi is ours.
You're not bringing him to me. I'm bringing him to you. This isn't over yet. There are families back there. Children.
Bro, she don't give a fuck.
What he did to you. We could end this together.
What makes you think he won't see it coming?
Because all he'll see is me.
There. Your weapon's gone. It's over. Your need for victory
he looks older.
blinds you.
Where is he?
I have him secured inside, my lord.
What are you doing here? Stop! Sorry. Much better.
Everything's all set.
Leia!
Where's Hala?
Grab who you can. Let's get some transport, people. Move, let's go.
Shit. This is like some Force Unleashed type shit. What? They had two? What's stopping the Star Destroyer from just shooting them down?
You're a great warrior, Anakin. But you'll need to prove yourself as your undoing. Until you overcome it, a Padawan you will still be.
Wasn't much of a plan.
It was wise to use you against me.
Alright. Vader doesn't even need to get his lightsaber out. Oh shit! Just got two blades on that thing. Oh, and it spins, okay. It's a very modular lightsaber. Finally, an actual lightsaber fight! God, come on! Shit, you're no match. Of course she's no match for Vader. Damn. He's killing all these kids? That must be the disturbing images they were talking about.
Did you really believe I did not see it, youngling? You are of no further use.
And here's the Grand Inquisitor.
Hello, third sister.
Lucky for you, I have two stomachs.
Revenge does wonders for the will to live, don't you think? Your rage was useful. Now it is tiresome. We will leave you where we found you. In the gutter where you belong. Goodbye,
Grand Inquisitor.
Shit. I wonder if she's gonna die? Or if they're gonna keep her around?
Something's wrong.
Tell me she's not gonna find out about Obi-Wan. About Luke.
I'm sure it's nothing. Thank you, Rogan.
But what's she gonna do with that information? Damn. Huh. Okay. Not sure what that's all about. So she knows about Luke. How does this make any sense? I'm not really sure where they're going with that. So I'm assuming she's going to survive? I mean, what reason would she have to go find Luke? I feel like this is starting to make less and less sense. Oh my god. The continuity's getting really weird. So Obi-Wan's going to take Leia back to Alderaan, and then he's going to have to go protect Luke from the third sister? What's her name? Reva? Why would she go after Luke, though? Other than just because he's Anakin's son. I mean, I don't know. I mean, really, she should... Remember how when Qui-Gon got stabbed in the stomach, he died pretty quickly? The Inquisitor got stabbed in the stomach. He survived. Reva's just been stabbed in the stomach. Seems like she's going to survive. And she also got stabbed in the stomach as a child and survived. Man, they really need to do a better job of making sure that they're killing these people. Well, I mean, Maul got cut in half and survived, so... I suppose with the Force, anything is possible, right? The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities that some consider to be unnatural. But anyways, I don't know. Overall, I'm still just kind of finding the show not very good, not very interesting. I don't really care about any of the characters. I don't know, man. It was cool seeing Vader. It was cool seeing Vader hold that ship down with the Force. Though how he didn't notice the other one, I'm not really sure. And again, like, couldn't he have just Force grabbed the other one as it flew away? Does his Force powers have a range? Ay. Oh, Vader. Who is the show for? At times it feels very childish. Like I'm watching a kid's TV show, you know, when Leia's running like a toddler away from people and somehow outrunning them. Then you see kids getting cut down and women get their hands cut off. Dudes get their necks snapped with the Force. The tone is all over the place. I just find it very hard to invest in what's happening. Because it's like, of course Vader's going to beat the third sister. Of course the Inquisitor's going to survive. Of course Luke and Leia are going to remain hidden. Like, we already know all that. I really wish that this show wasn't centered around Luke and Leia. I don't know. I mean, this show would have been a lot better if it was just Obi-Wan helping Jedi that are trying to run away or something. I don't know. I feel like they could have done something much more interesting. Oh, God. I keep thinking about Rogue One. You know, in Rogue One, we didn't really need Rogue One. We didn't need to know exactly how the Death Star plans were stolen or why that weakness was there specifically. But ultimately, it was a good movie with interesting characters and a plot that I could invest in, save for a few scenes. You know, I really liked Rogue One. With this show, again, it's like, I feel like I needed to see any of this. I guess it kind of recontextualizes Obi-Wan's fight with Vader. But other than that, we know exactly where this is going to end, or how things will be after the show ends. You know, Obi-Wan isn't acting anything like he did in the prequels, which I, understand. But it's like, well, what does that leave me? Because I don't care about any of the other characters. I'm not really interested in young Leia. Like, there's no characters to really fall in love with. When people die, I don't really find myself caring that much. And at times it feels like I'm just watching a mediocre Star Wars fan film. I guess the whole point of the show is Obi-Wan reconnecting with the Force. It's a mess. The show's just a real mess. It reminds me a lot of how bad Boba Fett was, other than the 2 Mando episodes. And I like the first couple episodes of Boba. I liked where it was going, but then it just, then it didn't go anywhere good. Jesus Christ, dude. What? They're making it really hard to be a Star Wars fan. It's hard to get invested in stuff when it's constantly disappointing and a letdown. I think my favorite thing from this episode was seeing the fight between Vader and Reva. That was a cool scene, and seeing Vader in action is always cool. It's the most meandering thing I've ever fucking watched, bro. And the pacing of this show is so slow, which I'm normally all for, but it's not compelling enough to warrant being a slow burn. I don't know. Anyways, hopefully the finale is decent. Until then, may the Force be with you. May the Force be with you. Oh, God. I just want them to make good Star Wars stuff, man. Oh, it's so frustrating. Anyways, thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you in the next episode.